Hello, everyone, and welcome to Kryptonite. So let's dive in.
If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel, and if you like the video at the end, click on the thumbs up.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Kryptonite. Today, we're looking at some investment strategies that you could apply to crypto. My name is Boris, and I'm here to help people who want to be investors in the space of cryptocurrencies. So most of the YouTubers out there that I watch and that I follow, they mainly talk about DCA, which is one of the four strategies we're going to review today. It's a great strategy. It applies pretty well to crypto. But what's funny is like we see everybody talking about DCA and only DCA, like if it was the only, thing out there. I think there's a few other things we can throw in the mix that, other strategies that are actually kind of interesting to review. So the first one is basically value investing. So value investing, that's when people say buy the dip. It's when you're trying to find, bargain, investments where there's a great deal of money to be made. So either because there's a dip or because something didn't take off just yet. So that's the case. We see, for instance, like Solana or AVAX has grown quite a bit recently, but Matic, Polygon hasn't gone up that much. So I think it's about $1.15 when I'm recording this video. So, you could potentially say, well, that's a bargain, so you would invest more on that one than you would on something that has already gone up a lot, like Avalanche or Solana. So that's one of the ways to invest, is to try to find those bargain, on the market. The next one is the growth investing. Now that one I like quite a bit because obviously, you're not just looking at what's a low cost, what's, still a bargain. I mean, obviously it's still interesting, but more like, okay, what has the biggest potential growth? I mean, when we look at the cryptocurrency market, obviously, if you invest in Bitcoin, it's probably one of the safest, of the cryptocurrencies. However, the big problem is the returns are not going to be huge, especially right now. It's already at like 44,000, USD. If it goes up to 100 or 150, I mean, you're going to 2x, maybe 3x, from here. So it's probably a better deal, to look at some others that have the potential of maybe doing a 5 or 6 or 7x. 10x at this point might be very difficult. You would have to really go down the list. But that's what you do with growth investing is, you try to usually look at the ones that have the biggest potential growth rather than to look at their original price or, so on and so forth. Another one that's also, third strategy is the momentum investing. So you're riding the wave, you're basically like, hey, Solana is going up. Well, let me put some money in Solana and just be carried with those guys that, think that it's going to go up and up and up and up. And that's, usually works fairly well. I mean, the problem is you have to be careful. You have to also have, which is true for any investment you do, you need to have an exit strategy. You need to know when you're going to exit. Most likely, like DCA, where you dollar cost average in, you also can DCA out, where you dollar cost average out. As it goes up, you slowly but surely get out of your position. So, but momentum investing can be interesting, especially if you're catching, at the point of inflection when it starts going upward, but that's, you don't want to do momentum investing when you see something that has already gone up, 5 or 10x, and you're like hoping that maybe I'll go to 15 or 20x, that's kind of dangerous. I mean, sometimes it could work, but that's becoming risky at that point. But momentum investing is not bad if you're doing it kind of early, when it's starting to go up, it hasn't gone up completely. Cardano could be an example of that. Currently it's sitting around $2.25, and most people predict that it's going to keep on growing and probably go up to maybe $6, maybe up to $10, Cardano before the end of this bull run. So if you do that, you catching it not at the early stages, but while the momentum is growing and people are putting more and more money into Cardano. And then the last one, which is of course the DCA, dollar cost averaging, which is, over a certain period of time, you're going to invest some money. You're going to say, hey, I'm going to put in $100 on certain cryptocurrencies, on a daily, weekly, monthly basis, depending on how much you can afford to invest. Remember, never invest more than what you can afford to lose. But you're going to put a certain amount at the same intervals, so probably over a period of a year, 2 years, 3 years. And the advantage of that is that whether the price goes up or down, well, you're averaging, a certain price, which makes it much, much better than if you buy it all in one day and then a week or 2 weeks later, it goes down 30% and you have lost, not necessarily money, because if you don't sell, you don't lose. But the biggest problem is you could have had more coins at a much better price. And since no one ever knows when the top or bottom of the market is, that really actually helps you, with this. So dollar cost averaging is probably one of the easy ones to use. That's the one that most people in the market are using currently. So that's it. Those are the 4 strategies that can be used. They can be used in conjunctions. Obviously you can do some, bargain hunting mixed in with some of the growth investing, where you're looking at the ones that are bargains, but that have also the biggest potential to go up. And then, of course, you can, ride the wave of the momentum when you're like, okay, that one also is one of the projects, that's going to go up, and then use some dollar cost averaging, to put in the money. So it will narrow down the number of projects you're looking at and allow you to take less risks over time. I hope this video helps. Thank you for watching. Catch you next time. I hope this video helps. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.
If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. And if you like the video at the end, click on the thumbs up.